All right, so we're going to take a moment to drop into our form practices. These practices are essential as the foundation to our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. So take a deep breath in, and we're just going to begin to bounce, warming up the body, moving blood, twisting side to side. And again, you can kind of play with this. You can hop on the balls of your feet, or you can just shake from the knees. Twisting, deep breaths, shaking out the wrists and the elbows. Feeling your feet on the earth, your crown extending up to the sky. And just connecting to our body. Round your back. Breathe into the back. Let it out. Reach back with your shoulders. Clearing the heart. Any stagnation in the body. Stack one leg, bounce down one leg. Other side. Come back to center. Be still, hands on hips. Tap the ball of the foot to the ground. We're just connecting to the earth. Opening up our bubbling spring, the energy center at the forefoot. Waking up the life force energy. Hey, hey. I kind of like saying a few sounds here sometimes. Hey, I'm here. Mother Earth, Father Sky. All my spirit guides, my animal guides. Big hip circles. And just rooting down into the earth. Big breaths here. Other direction. Oh yeah, baby. And really feel like you're moving the pelvis as well. Main focus is moving the hips. Feeling any tightness on the lateral, on the anterior or posterior sides. And wherever you feel that tightness, give it a little more tension. And open up those areas that are stagnant or tight. And now we're just going to bring our feet underneath our hips. I'm going to grab my knees and I'm going to massage my knees and turn them in a circle. I'm going to go inward first. And as I bring my knees around, I'm kind of pumping at the hips too and dropping into that quarter squat, getting a little more tension in that joint. And then let's go the other direction. And I'm kind of pushing back my hips. You can see as I'm going down, my knees and my hips are flexing. Going outwards now in a circle. My feet are staying on the floor. Can't really see them here, but I'm not lifting my toes up. Keeping my feet rooted into the earth and really working from the knees. Good. And shake it out. Good. Feet together. Hands above. Squeeze your butt. Take a deep breath and lean to the side. Like a bow and arrow. Other side. Good. And then I want you just to go ahead and reach down to your knees. But what I want you to do is push your hips back. Right? So I'm not really going down with the knees. The knees are soft. Hips are pushing back. hands on knees. And then I slowly want you to reach down to the earth as far as you can. You feel comfortable. Take a big breath here. Hands are on the outsides of the feet. Let your head rest down. Breathe into the kidneys. And then kind of wiggle side to side. And if you have any tight back or back issues, you can be doing this from the knees as well if you need to modify. And then I want your hands to the back of your heels and just breathe in, rubbing the back of your legs, and then squeeze back. So I'm squeezing and getting as tall as I can. And then from here, I'm going to reach, like I'm kind of just reaching slightly behind me, squeezing my back, activating my glutes, and then let it come down. Good. One more time. Down. Breathe. Relax the neck. And then drag on up. And then pull back. Squeeze the upper back. Breathing deep here and then reach up. And activate the glutes, the back, as you reach and do a slight back bend. Nothing extreme here. And then come down. Good, excellent. Just take your upper body now and just move your upper body. So try to keep the hips quiet. Big circle. And again, finding a pace and rhythm that works for you. And the other way. Good. Come on up. Good. Arms and shoulders. We're just going to do our little chicken wing, pulling back with the shoulders, pumping blood. And then the other way. Good. And then arms out to your side. We're going to turn one in and one out and kind of reaching side to side. You can look out to the hand that's palm up. And we're just really turning and rotating the arms as much as we can. One more. Good. Let's take our wrists, move them out. And then wrists and elbows out. So kind of like a spiral, just throwing, like pulling energy off my body, anything heavy and stagnant. And then shake it out, and we're going to go inward. Rolling our wrists in, and then pulling energy in. And kind of snapping the elbows as we push out. Good. Shake it out. Take the neck. Open up the upper energy channel. Really gentle here. Feeling out all directions. Looking to the right. And then down. And then reversing that. Going back and to the left. And again, anything that's in a little crunchy or extra tight, kind of give it some time and attention. So for me, it's at the corner, so I'm doing a few head nods there. Good, side to side, front to back. Good. We're going to rub the base of our skull. So right at the base of our skull, I'm going to take my thumbs and do a little massage. And then I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to kind of run my hands through my hair like a rake. And then across the tops of my eyes. Again, just Opening up the body, getting fluid to move, activating the lymph, massaging under the eyes now, and then massaging the temples. And then around the eyes, I just pick a circle that feels good. Massaging around, and then the other way. Good, and then down the jaw. Good, squeeze the chin and tap the cheeks. Tap the third eye. Good, bring it down the neck. Massaging the lymph nodes down the neck. Grab one shoulder, pull down. Go on both sides. Good. And then right at the collarbone, I'm going to massage above and below it. Kind of vigorously. If it's tender, don't add so much pressure. And then I'm going to kind of go at the point where my pec and my shoulder meet. Massage there. Shake out that arm. Other side, massage the collarbone. Breathing deep. And then massage the shoulder. That point between the pec and the shoulder, the delt there, the front delt. Shake it out. Good. Kind of rub down the arms. Good. Tap under the armpit. Down the ribs. On this side. Tap. Good. You can kind of also rub the armpits. Again, just loosening up any fluid that's stuck down the sternum now. Pulling apart, going down to the solar plexus, right where the soft area hits on the stomach. Gently massaging in circles there. Really gentle, especially if it's sensitive. And then over to the spleen and over to the liver just a little bit. And then big circles around the stomach, clockwise position or rotation. Good. Taking it down now to the groin. I'm going to rub and bounce at the groin. A lot of energy can get stuck in our hips. So we just want to open these guys up. And what we're doing is we're taking the fluid from the brain all the way down through the clearing system. So a lot of the clearing starts from the top all the way down and it comes back through the liver. So we're just giving it a little support. Rub the kidneys. If you can get your palms on your lower back, that's the best. But if not, if you have mobility issues in the shoulders, you can just use your knuckles. Good. Now take that down to your knees. We're going to massage behind the knees. And then kind of give them a tap. And then all the way down to the feet. And then slide your hands back up your thighs. And just feel that. Feel your body. Feeling a little more open. Let's grab our ears. Kind of get our fingers in there and move our ears around a bit. Get all the little crunchy tightness out of our ears. Pull them in either direction. Up, to the side, out. Okay, there we go. We're going to drop into some squats. Just going to start pumping our engine here. So in the squat, we're going to drop back in our hips and we're going to find a range of motion that feels stable and strong. And our hands are just going to come up and we're going to pull down like that. So breathe in. And again, just going to a range of motion, what feels comfortable at first. Keeping your feet rooted on the floor so you can see. And my knees are tracking over my toes. I'm not breaking inward. I'm pushing my knees out, feeling my hamstrings and my glutes. A couple more reps. 2, good. And shake it out. And while we're resting, we're going to swing our arms front to back, slapping our back. I like to try to time my breath in, out, in, out. But again, go with whatever feels good and natural. Good, awesome. All right, here we go, back into the squat, dropping back down, finding a pace and a rhythm that feels good. You can go faster or slower than what I'm doing, but I want to imagine I'm just pumping fluid, pumping blood through my body. Activating the root center and pumping fresh chi through my body. Good, shake it out. And this time we're just gonna throw our hands up and sling them down like we're throwing water off our fingers. And the sh sound is clearing any stagnation in the lungs. Good. Excellent. One more set of squats. Here we go. So we're going to drop in. When you feel your squat kind of warming up, you can start challenging yourself by going a little bit deeper if you're feeling called for that. Otherwise, find that range of motion and depth that feels good and it feels like it's doing the job. Doing great. 3 more reps. 1, 2, 3. Good. Shake it out. Amazing. And for our recovery, let's do a couple hip circles, just small ones. Feeling that lower sacral joint moving more. Getting more mobility. You can kind of isolate it like that. Very good. Excellent. Okay, going into our next exercise. We're going to now go into a wider stance like this. Toes straight ahead. Big breath in, arms up. And I'm going to push my arms straight down into like a sumo stance. So my knees are pushing out wide. My chest is up, my hands are here. Good. And then now I'm going to join my hands together like this. Fingertips pressing. And I'm going to slide side to side. Toes are straight ahead. I'm staying low. And I'm just trying to bring my knee over my toe here. Back and forth. Breathing deep, pulling in the belly button. Keep pressing the fingers together. You can even bring your hands up a little higher. It's not important to get this leg straight, but just to go and stack onto the other side. Good. Stand up. Bring in. Pull it down. Good. Inhale. And then pull down. Inhale. Pull down. Good. Take an instep. Open up. Back to that stance and then drive down. Pushing straight down here. That's it. Now connect your palms. Raise them up so you can see for me where my position is here. Good. Pressing my fingers. Here we go. Should be feeling a little more heat in the body now. Keep that belly button in tight and shift side to side. Keeping tension in the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes. Belly button is pulling in. So we're not hyperextending our back. I'm keeping that back neutral by pinning down the core. Keep sliding. And in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to come back up. Good. Pull your feet together and pull down. Good. Again, breathe in and exhale. One more. Pulling in. Exhale. Very good. Excellent. Arms in the air. And we're just going to do some arm circles. Starting really small and going backwards. So externally rotating the shoulders. Good. And now I'm going to go to medium arm circles. Good. And then big arm circles. Breathing deep. Building up some heat in the upper body. And then shake it out. Good. This time going inward, so inner arm circles. Nice and tight. Keeping the neck long, shoulders relaxed. So I don't want to be raising up here. Neck long. Nice and tight, medium. Good. Keep the belly button in so we're not hyperextending. And now big ones. Whew. Feeling that heat in the shoulders now. And good. Now we're just going to go backwards. Oh, shake it out. Excellent. I'm going to drop down to the floor. So once we get to the floor, we're going to go ahead and do some push-ups from the knees. And it's going to be a push-up into a child pose position. So you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll just demo it really quick. So my hands are going to be out in front like this. And then I'm going to just push my body and butt down and then push back and reach with my glutes, okay? So it might be easier just to get on all fours like this and then reach out just a little bit with your hands and then go ahead and reach to the ground with your chest, come back up and push. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And if you have bad wrists, you can do this on your knuckles. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, excellent. Take a break. Kind of loosen up the shoulders a bit. Big breath in. Extending the crown to the heavens. Great, excellent. Okay, we're going to do one more set. Again, hands out in front, either palms down or knuckles. And we're going to go ahead and pull ourselves to the ground, come back up. 2. And again, find a pace that works for you. You can go much slower than what I'm doing. You just want to try to keep your core tight. We don't want to be lifting up with the butt first or the chest. We want to have the hips and the shoulders working together. Good. I want to go for one more here. Excellent. Stayed in a downward child pose here. Good. And then slowly come on up. Amazing. So now we're going to get on our butts. And we're just going to do a glute bridge. So I'm going to lay down on my back. My feet are up underneath me. Hands are out to the side. I'm just going to lift my hips up. And when I do that, I'm going to curl my hips towards my chest. So in other words, tucking my tailbone, and I like to pick up my toes and drive through my heels. All right, so coming down and up. If you want to make it more challenging, hands in the air. And we're just going to squeeze, tuck our tailbone, squeeze, feel it in our glutes and our hamstrings. Good. Amazing. I'm going to reach above my head. I'm going to do the same thing. Big deep breath. And then you can also have your hands at 90-degree angles by your body and feel a little bit of a stretch on the chest if you're tight like me. Okay, come back down. Good, shake it out. Good, feet back up underneath. Cross over, one leg. Hands can be on your side for this one. And let's try to drive up with one leg. Again, tucking that tailbone, trying to keep the hips level still. And if this is too challenging, go back to two legs. Just fine. Do one more here. Good. Let's switch, other side. And push through. That's it. If you feel this in your lower back, reduce the range of motion that you're lifting and keeping it in the glutes. Good, excellent. Feet now on the ground. Hands are going to be up above you. We're going to just let the knees fall. I'm going to breathe deep here. Start with the top leg, open it. Breathing in and let it kind of drag the back leg down. And pressing that knee down so you get a good stretch on the hip flexor and side body. Good, I'll do one more on each side. And then I'm going to have you come back to center. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my back hand, I'm going to bring it over. You can see. And so I'm just doing the same thing in my lower body. I'm dropping down. So my legs are like they were when I was laying on my back. I'm going to take this top hand and I'm going to pull it all the way across. But I'm keeping my lower body in that position. Exhale. Inhale. Pull that arm all the way across. Good. Play with your breath here. There's no wrong way. You can inhale here, and then you can exhale and twist. And sometimes that gives you a deeper stretch. I'm going to go the other way now. So I'm going to take this hand, see if I can flip her out. And I'm just going to let my legs fall. I'm going to reach. And then I'm going to stretch all the way back. Good. Oh, stretch. Good. One more. Really feeling that hip today. There we go. Good. And now we're just going to come back up. And we're going to finish off with some core. I'm going to get onto my elbows. There's two ways of doing this. You can do them from the knee. So I'm just going to drop my hips, tuck my tailbone, and hold a plank here. Or I can also hold it from the toes. So either way you choose, it's fine. We're going to keep pushing through our shoulders as hard as we can, spreading our shoulder blades apart, tucking my belly button in as tight as I can. And we're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. pushing through the elbows, squeezing the tailbone, staying like a strong bridge. Head stays neutral. Good. I'm going to relax and stretch here. Come up. You can kind of do a couple cat camels. Good. One more. Back to plank. Holding here. You can add in alternating leg lifts to each side, or you can just maintain a plank. And again, keeping the tailbone tucked, pushing through the shoulders, getting the core to stabilize. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back up onto your knees. And then up into a standing. Feel your body. Breathing in, pulling down the heavens. Balancing fire and water. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. I like finishing with a couple spinal twists. From the hips. Swinging your arms like drums. Good. Slowly come to a stop. Feet together. Hands to the heart. Giving thanks for this day, for your body, for your health, for your spirit. Ai Pachamama, thank you.